What's going on, everybody? We are here. It is day 3 of the 2024 IFMAR World Championships, and we had a reseeding. So today was actually for something.
Yeah, first time that we're actually competing about something. Not really anything in particular, because it's just about which heat you're going to be driving on. But first time really where everyone's trying to get a result out here.
Yeah, if you guys aren't familiar with reseeding, it's your 3 best consecutive laps. And while that may sound easy to do, it is very difficult to do, to string those 3 laps together. But we did see some impressive stuff out here. Number 1 being David Ronnefalk, taking both seeding practices and looking very solid out there.
Oh, 100%. I think for me, it was definitely a bit of a surprise because, yeah, he's been fast. He's proven before that he can be a world champion. He's a world champion from 2016. That being said, this year has been a bit tough for him. Early on in the week, he posted times maybe 4th, maybe 3rd, sometimes even 2nd. But today, I think he was the class of the field. The first round, he was 2nd ahead of the field. Second round, Ongaro posted a stellar time, but he still went faster. He went to the next second. Canas got really close, just a few hundreds behind. But still, I think Ronnefalk definitely the #1 guy right now.
Yeah, absolutely. I was talking to him earlier. He seems very confident. I was talking to Ongaro earlier, and he says he's not worried about seeding. He's worried about his 10-minute time, and is happy with that. Yeah. Because as we know, it's 10-minute qualifiers tomorrow. Other impressive, Renault Savoia in 7th. Joao Figueiredo was in 5th. Let's go through our run here. So we had Ronnefalk, Carlos Canas, Davide Ongaro, Elliott Boots, no surprise there. It's kind of where he's been all week, in 4th. Joao Figueiredo, very impressive by Joao, top techno driver here this weekend so far. I was talking to him earlier, seems to be doing really good on the hot race tires. Bruno Coelho, no surprise there, in 6th. That's kind of where I expected him this weekend. Ricardo Berton having an impressive run as well. Yeah,
that's good for Ricardo. I think, I don't know if they found something with the tires, because he's been, I'd say, a bit on the back foot all week long. The round on the last round of the seeding, he put on a stellar run, posted a 5th fastest time. So yeah, 7th overall. We continue with Ronnefalk in 8th. He's been strong.
Ronnefalk look great. I mean, I was talking to him. If you see the coming off the double and good, the 180s before the finish line, there's a jump where you jump into that paver section, and I was watching him come through this S chicane on power, looking smoother than anybody else.
Yeah, Ronnefalk has been looking really, really good. One guy who's kind of gone under the radar, but he's been there all week, Matteo Polito from Italy. Yeah, he's kind of the guy who always drives a certain speed, and here it's paying off for him. 10th, another technical driver, Daniel
Parente, the young Spanish driver, looking very solid. And then we have Renault Savoia. I think probably the biggest surprise here, Renault, the Shark.
I don't know if it's a surprise for me. He was really good at the Euros. He's been really consistent all week. He's kind of been around the top 10, sneaking in the top 10, maybe even sneaking in the top 5 a few times. I don't know. To me, it's not a surprise, but yeah, good run for Renault.
I actually talked to him, and they said they're testing out some new prototype parts. You can't go into deep about it, because if you look at it, Ryan Lutz and Fee are the 2 top Americans. So the Coyotes have definitely found something, and he said this is probably going to be some option parts later on.
Yeah. As you said, the top American right now, Ryan Lutz in 16th.
Absolutely, that's impressive for Lutz, coming off that Mugen Challenge win, that 2nd at Wicked Weekend.
I have to agree with that, and I've been talking with Lutz this week, because he's the first guy out the gate, so I go talk to him a lot. He's been testing quite a wide range of stuff. He's the only guy running AK, so he's been seeing that stuff. He's still looking for stuff with the car, but 16th, yeah, it doesn't sound good, but he's the best American.
If that was qualifying, he'd be in the semifinals.
Yeah.
Also,
true.
the Killix, I think, went 13th and 14th. No, Zankatine. That is a.
Oh yeah, we forgot about him.
I mean, I don't know. We always know that Zankatine he's extremely fast, right? We know he's fast and he can put it together. But I think it's very impressive. He was also very good at the Euros here recently, if I recall. Did he make the final? I can't remember. What semis?
Yeah, but he's made the final in 2014 at the Worlds. He's made the European Championship final countless of times. So he's one of those guys who can step up when it's the time, but he's kind of been quiet, maybe on and off with RC a few of these years. A few names I want to mention: Johnny Skidmore, Pekko Ivonen, Joona Haatanen, 17th to 19th. Those 3, Skidmore is more established than those 2, but all of these 3 have kind of been stronger than I would have expected them to be. And then in 20th, Phi Long.
No surprise. I mean, he kind of struggled early out.
Yeah,
but he's
really tough
something.
First day.
Yeah, he has found something. I was watching his car today. I was talking to his dad. I was talking to those guys over there. So I think he should be really happy with that 20th. Obviously, he'll want to move up. But right behind him is Oscar Baldo, who's in 21st. His brother, Brian, I believe, is in 15th.
He was up there, yeah, 15th, yeah.
Barkan Kilik actually was 14th, and Burak was 12th.
Yep.
Then we step up to the top, one of the top Americans with Ryan Mayfield, who finds himself in 22nd. And, okay.
Kina got fans.
And then we have Seth Van Dalen, who looked very impressive.
Yeah, so from 22nd to 24th, it's kind of, it sounds like an American race. It's Ryan Mayfield, Seth Van Dalen, Mason Fuller. But I have to say this, I've been going around the pits, hearing some stuff, and Ryan's definitely frustrated. Understandable. Third day of the Worlds, he's still nowhere where he'd want to be. But I think sort of the light at the end of the tunnel is the fact that Canas running his tires, he's second. Figueiredo is running the same car, he's fifth. So now it's just about putting it all together, not so much that.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And we expect these guys to rise to the top. Fuller has found something. I was talking to the S-Works guys. They seem to be happy. Marcus Cara, great run. Hasn't run much nitro. Good to see him out here. If you guys know, he's a two-time European champion in 10 scale. I think he's about 15, 16 years old, maybe 16 years old, and making his inroads in nitro. And then we have Robert Badier, maybe not happy with that 26, but
yeah, he had a lot of issues with engine, issues with not getting the laps he wanted. The fact that Pecco is in 18th, Robert is 26th, I think that kind of shows that Robert had much more in the bank. Yesterday he was right there in the top 10, so definitely not happy, but I think he's not too worried. Fenn, 27th.
Yeah, it's weird because we thought Fenn was, well, we saw him through practice. He was climbing the ladder, but has struggled today.
Yeah, and if we look at his times, I can't say for sure now, but I'm pretty sure he actually ran a faster 3-lap time yesterday.
Right.
So that maybe they were trying stuff, maybe something changed, I don't know, but Fenn definitely did not have a good day, whereas yesterday he was looking like he's right on pace.
Absolutely.
Running at the top 30 is Rose, Pariente and Widmeyer. Rose has been kind of all the time around there. He's been pretty decent, but not the top American per se. Adrian Pariente, actually the younger brother of the Parientes, which is crazy. He's a very young driver as well. Right in the top 30 with Misha Widmeyer, an S-Works driver. And then, yeah.
I mean, did we see Camden Lime in 30th, Oscar Navarro, Bornhorst, John Newman, Nato, your hero right there.
Yeah, I actually spoke with Nato. I met my hero. They always say never meet your heroes, but today I met Nato, and I asked him, has he run 8-scale off-road, and guess what his answer was?
Since 2018?
Yeah, last time he ran 8-scale off-road was in 2018 at the Worlds.
And he's
in 35th now. Obviously, they went to practice before the race, so it's not like he's not ran at all. But
he is a world champion, by the way, or multiple-time world champion.
I think he has 4 or 5 world championships.
So, in one road, right?
Yeah, all in one road. Actually, that's not true. He had at least 6, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, Rivkin way down in 38th. Same with Cavalieri there in 41st. Yeah, that's about it. Tater Sontag down in 50th, but we're not really expecting him to maybe do that much. Yes, he's fast, but he's still a developing driver in 8-scale. 10-scale, his speciality.
So I know a lot of people were asking when we post up results, where's the Americans? I wouldn't worry too much. This is a long race. We have 3 days of racing. Qualifying's coming tomorrow. The cream always rises to the top. Like we said, Max said, Canas is out here on the J Concepts tires. João Figueiredo is out here on the Techno, so we know that there's car that Brian's equipment can do it. I think it's just a matter of putting it together and doing it, and nobody can do it like Ryan Mayfield or Dakota Fenn. Very impressive, Ryan Lutz. I think he'll be very happy with that. I hope that forward momentum follows him into tomorrow, and we're looking forward to a great 3 rounds of 10-minute qualifiers tomorrow.
Yeah. Should we go listen to some top 3 interviews and then come back with our qualifying predictions?
Absolutely.
Okay, end of day 3, seating practice now done. Next we head up to the real sort of racing in qualifying. We have our top seed, David Ronnefalk here. How was today?
Obviously it was very good. Otherwise I wouldn't be standing here, I guess. But no, it's been good all 3 days, to be honest. We've been, we came here with a base that was working well already from the start. From there we've been trying to just fine-tune a few things on the car, and you know, we've always been in the top 3-5 throughout every run of practice. So, you know, I feel very good overall with the whole package. You know, the car is easy to drive, it's still fast, so I think that's key going around this track. You know, in terms of being top seed, it doesn't really change anything. It's just more that you have a good feeling going into qualifying. So I'm in a different position compared to 2 years ago when I was here after practice, and hopefully we can, you know, keep on working, fine-tuning, and keep on pushing, and hopefully we can stay at the top.
Yeah, that's obviously a good point. One big thing kind of that's still in the air is the tires. So we all kind of expect to go to clay soon. So are you kind of preparing for that? Are you going to make changes already, or are you just going to wait for that to happen?
I haven't tried them yet. I have heard a couple of people try them that they haven't had success with them yet. I do think that we will be driving with the clay compound at one point here during the week, whether that's by the end of tomorrow or in 2 days. Who knows? Maybe only for the mains, like last time. So it's you know, it's going to be difficult if it comes only for the mains, because you're not going to have any kind of experience with the tires on the track before that. So that will be tough, but it's something that we have to keep in mind, and hopefully we can have a good, you know, first couple of qualifiers, and that will allow us to maybe gamble towards the end of qualifying and try them there in round 5 or 6 or something. So, you know, I'll hope I can keep it tight, keep it on the wheels in the first couple of ones, and then you have more freedom, let's say, for the end of qualifying.
Yeah, that sounds good. And your pace was really strong today, and the fact that you could keep it up for both runs, probably I'd say that you're definitely the strongest one going into qualifying right now. If we look at today,
I think we're a couple. I mean, if you look at the times throughout the whole 10-minute run that we did, it's definitely us in the top 3, and I also saw a couple of others that had fast laps. So if they just find something that they will be able to put it together, I think it's going to be really close. I don't expect anything else than having maybe it's a matter of tenths after the 10-minute run, or even just 1 or 2 seconds. So it's going to be close, but it definitely feels good being on top. It was a while ago, and we've been working hard, and yeah, I'm happy I'm here right now.
Yeah, great day for David, great week so far for David, and sort of good to see you back on top, kind of where you belong. Thank you, David.
Thank you.
Okay, second place finish after seating for Juan Carlos Canas. How was it today?
Yeah, finally was good day. I started not the best way about tire compound, car setup, but finally we make good 10 minutes and also good 3 laps. So I'm happy about that.
We talked a lot about tires with the J-Concepts guys. You was running A2, which is a little bit a softer compound, and today you went to A1. How was that change for you?
Yeah, A1 was much better. You feel more grip everywhere, but also the traction is pretty well. When you brake is better, so for sure A1 is better. In my car, on my drive style is better. I don't know other guys, but I think A1 also is better for other guys.
What do you think, because everyone's thinking about going to clays, do you think, because at the Euros you was really fast as the track sort of got more rubber on, do you think you kind of want to go to clays earlier, or do you think you just go by the year?
Yeah, I think we need to go to wait more than normal. I don't know why, but track is getting dark, but slower than other years. So maybe we can try Friday.
Yeah.
Thursday for qualifying, for example.
Yeah.
Tomorrow I don't think so. Is clay working?
Okay. Yeah. Canas, fastest guy on Sunday on Monday. Second fastest guy today. You must be quite confident in qualifying, though.
Yeah, we need to see tomorrow. 10 minutes is long qualifying, but we will make our best, and yeah, I'm confident, but you never know. Different whip, every run you go out, and let's see what happens.
Okay, good luck for qualifying, and thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, Davide Ongaro, third fastest today, back-to-back world champion, coming in as the reigning champion, now going into qualifying. I believe you was TQ last time out, that's correct?
I TQ on the last round 2 years ago. We were close, me, Dakota and Canas maybe.
Yeah.
I TQ the last round, and on seating I was like 4 or something like that. So I mean, I'm confident for tomorrow. The 10 minutes, the last round was, I think, super good. So yeah, let's keep the work for tomorrow, and we'll see. Yes.
For you, how is the tire? Because I feel David runs whatever, Juan Carlos has J Concepts, you're with Matrix obviously, sort of probably the newest company of the three. How do you feel? You have better tires this year than last year, for example. How do you feel about the tire game for you?
Oh, I mean, for sure we have to keep to work for sure, but for us every condition and every track is new for us, because I mean, last year was the Euro here, but the surface was different, so we came here, we tested in July, and the track was different. So here was new for us. We are on a good way for sure. The last round was amazing for me. The feeling was good, and super happy and super confident with tires. And yeah, we'll see. I mean, 1 hour here for sure. No one can make 1 hour with the tires for sure. So it will be a tire game also. But I mean, maybe with my driving style that is a bit smoother, I can keep the tire maybe more than the others. So it will be a tires game, fuel game, strategy. So it will be difficult for everyone.
Yeah, that's actually a good point. Do you think you want to, even on the qualifying, choose maybe a stiffer tire that you would normally do? Matrix has medium, hard and soft clay compound. Other companies maybe don't have that sort of a range. Do you think that would put you an advantage, maybe going in qualifying with the harder compound and then having the feeling for the main?
Yeah, maybe, but I don't think tomorrow we'll go to use the clay in the morning. Maybe in the evening, maybe in the last round tomorrow. Tomorrow morning I will start with the soft compound, which was the last of today. And yeah, like you say, the clay will be maybe tomorrow is too early, so we'll see. I mean, having 3 compound for sure is an advantage for us. And yeah.
Okay, yeah, Davide. Obviously one of the favorites every time he comes to a race, but and good speed today, could be good speed all week long. So good luck, David.
Thank you very much. Thank you guys.
All right, so who do you think we're going to see top 10 predictions tomorrow? You said.
No,
top 3.
Top 3.
Okay, top 3, and who's going to be your top 3 at the end of tomorrow's qualifying?
I think David seemed like his face when I spoke to him. He seemed so confident. I think this is probably first time since maybe 2016 where I think like he knows he can win this one already at the practice. Even though in 2022 he was second overall, almost led the main, but he wasn't there at the practice. So I think now we might see what David is actually capable of. I think he looks like the strongest one. I got to be honest. I think makes least amount of mistakes, barring Ongaro. Ongaro is that type of guy, but I think Ongaro's strength is the mains. Canas made a lot of mistakes. I filmed him on the last team round. He touched the pipe on every single lap. Every single lap he touched the pipe somewhere. So he's good, but I don't think he's so good that he can do that every lap and not always get away with it. So I think I have to say I think Ronnefalk looks the best. That being said, Elliott Boots. He has been fast on 3 laps. He's known to be good in Worlds qualifying. TQ'd the Worlds over 12 years ago in Argentina. I believe, I'm not quite sure if he was second after qualifying in Vegas in 2016. And he can make a good 10-minute qualifying run. So even though he's 4th, I think he could be a real contender for the 10 minutes tomorrow. Yeah, you want to give some thoughts before giving your predictions?
I think that I can't disagree with your top 3 there.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be those guys. What I'm hoping for is, I mean, my dream would be a different TQ each run. So we hopefully get some good qualifying. I expect to see the Americans climbing up a little bit more to the top there. We'll see what happens. Tomorrow is like when the real the real deal starts happening. It's been practice these last 3 days. So tomorrow things get a little bit more serious. Remember, nobody directly qualifies to the final anyway, so everybody still has to race in. So it's going to be interesting. I can't go wrong. I really can't argue with your Ronnefalk, Canas, Ongaro top 3, but it can be either one of those 3 up 3. And then Boots. I think Boots is looking smooth. But, I mean, you never know.
Yeah, that's the thing. If we look at those times, let me pull them up once again. Everyone's so close. So Ronnefalk ran 25.7, and the guys up in like 8th, 9th, they are just a second behind over 3 laps. But bear in mind, that's 2.5 minutes. So that's 4 seconds over 10 minutes.
Yep.
So imagine the top 10 being crossed by 4 seconds. Just a tiny mistake here and there, that's gone. Yep. So I think the fact that we're this close, I don't think there's been a World Championship this close before.
But we expected this.
We expected 100%. But I think that's going to make it so unpredictable too, because, you know, we say today, okay, Kilic brothers, they're struggling. Maybe they get to go on clays.
Who knows?
One TQs like last time out.
Tomorrow is a whole nother day for everybody, and it's all anew. So everybody has a chance to get there. You guys can follow all the action on RC Racing TV. It starts at 8:30 in the morning. Spanish time, we're about 6 hours ahead of East Coast time, 9 hours ahead of West Coast. I don't know all the math in Australia and all that stuff.
I think it was 7 ahead and of Western Australia time.
Okay, so you guys can tune in. They will be live. I'll be on the commentary as well. We guys got some content we got to upload as well. Max has been super busy. He'll be doing stuff, written content and stuff throughout the next couple of days as I'll be working with RC Racing TV. We hope you guys are enjoying the coverage. We want to say a big thank you to all you guys out there, the NNRC squad. We can't do it without you guys. And Max, do you want to say anything before I wrap it up?
I don't know. There's been so much today that I think I'm done talking for the day.
I think we're done talking. I think it's going to be an early night for us. We're going to get this out to you guys. I want to say a big shout out to all our sponsors that made this happen, this world trip. A big shout out to the guys at Latara Racing, High Tech RC, Donovan RC, Ultimate Racing, Fly Sky, Techno RC, Truth Motorsports, Elite RC Productions, and Call RC. You guys can check out links for all of these companies in the written description. Show them some love, show us some love, and if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be here. Max and Lefty is out. Nitro is the glory. We'll see you guys tomorrow.